terrorized and troubled world exists to make a place for Jesus Christ, the Son of God, to suffer and die for our sins. The reason there is terror in the world is so that Christ could be terrorized. The reason there is trouble in the world is so that Christ could be troubled. The reason there is pain in the universe is so that Christ could feel pain. This is the world that God prepared for the suffering and death of His Son. This is the world where the best display of divine love could happen. Because the Bible is real clear what the highest and most beautiful display of love is. It says, Romans 5:8, God shows His love for us in that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. God shows His love for us. God shows His love for us. God wanted to show His love for us. How? In that while we were yet sinners, there had to be sin. Christ died, there had to be death for us. This world of suffering and death exists so that God could love like He could only love in this world. And you can back up and say, I wouldn't have done it that way. Well, you're not God, and I am thankful. I think it's really arrogant to say that you, before the creation of the universe, would have greater wisdom than the Almighty to design a universe in which the fullness of the panorama of His perfections would shine more brightly than in this one. I think that's the peak of arrogance. I don't want to go there, and I hope you don't either. I'll give you one more verse. Acts chapter 4, verse 27. Truly in this city, Jerusalem, there were gathered together against your holy servant Jesus, whom you anointed, Herod, Pontius Pilate, along with the Gentiles and the peoples of Israel, those four groups, Pontius Pilate, Herod, Gentiles, Israel, to do whatever your hand and your plan had predestined to take place. All the mockery, all the betrayal, all the denial, all the Mel Gibson-like beatings, all the nails in the hands, the sword in the side, the thorns pressing down on the head, the plucking of the beard, the blindfolding, the beating with the fists, the spit running down His beard, all of it planned